Guys, the history of marathons is kinda whack. A guy in ancient Greece died after running 26 miles, and what do we do to honor him? We run 26 miles and not die? People decided to just flex on him for the rest of eternity? If anyone pulls something like that on me, it's instant hands. Twitter user Maria Small.
Get in, losers! We're recreating history!
What are we doing today, Ryan?
Well, we are in Greece, and we are about to follow in the footsteps of Pheidippides.
You heard his story in middle school. He's the famous Greek messenger who ran 26 miles from Marathon to Athens and then died from exhaustion. But people do run marathons all the time, so what gives? Well, the story is 26 miles, but the real story is so much painfully more. Like add 150 miles to Sparta and back on top of that. The audacity of this man. So let's pop by Sparta and discuss. This absolutely iconic work does require a history lesson. So buckle up and let's go back to the good old days when men were men and ultramarathoners were lunatics. 2,500 years ago. The Persian Empire was rolling hard. No one stood a chance to this absolute powerhouse, and they had their eyes on Greece, and Athens knew it.
The Athenians need to go and get help, and they get their fastest messenger, Pheidippides, to run from Athens to Sparta.
So they called the beastly Pheidippides to run 150 miles in 2 days to beg the legendary Spartans to party up.
But it's a full moon. They're having a moon party or something, so they can't come just yet. So Pheidippides has to go all the way back 150 miles to let the Athenians know when their reinforcements can come to be able to take on the Persians that vastly outnumber them 5-1. So that's where we're at right now, when Pheidippides realizes he has to go all the way back to Athens. Okay, so guys, here's how we're doing it. We're running in pairs. So we're gonna be trading off this ring of power, Pheidippides' brooch, all the way there. So, in the shade of Gerard Butler, King Leonidas, we're off to follow the same route as the most legendary runner of all time. He ran it 2,500 years ago.
What is your profession?
This is our first leg update. We're at mile 5.2. We're almost done, I think, with the first leg. How you feeling, Brian?
Feeling pretty good, because we're only at mile 5.2.
Very true.
Out in the countryside and looking to make a good pace up to Shaq and Chris.
Yeah, handoff's coming up sometime the next mile. So,
See ya.
see ya. We're back. We're not actually done. We got very lost.
Yeah.
How did we get lost?
We kept going straight.
Yeah, we have no idea how it happened.
Damn it.
Sorry, boys.
The very first turn you guys missed. Yeah.
Hey, so someone take the medallion of Pheidippides?
The sun is rising on our first day, and our medallion/baton was in slightly more confident hands.
No big deal.
And with that, the Greek countryside was ours to explore.
It's a lovely morning. Doing good? How you feeling?
Well, yeah.
On course?
We are on course, so.
Let's keep rocking.
See you at the next hand. 5 miles.
What do we have here?
Let's eat kale. That needs a tan.
How was breakfast?
It was really good. God, I was not doing well before.
I had a fun time.
Yeah, starting the run with no supplies was a choice.
Also, getting like 25 minutes of sleep.
Today's a really special day, Shaq.
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing big things and we're excited about them. But more importantly, Red re-released today, boy! What do we think so far?
I can definitely tell the difference. It sounds great.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for the 10-minute version of All Too Well.
Not only do we have some straight bops for our run, but we also had the luxury to enjoy the sights across the Greek countryside's varied towns.
Drink from the water of the gods.
The water of the gods look like it's a little unsanitary.
All right, let me start right there. Hopefully they can see the winding path right there. That's where Chris and Brian will be going up soon. We're about to meet them for the handoff. And how are you doing?
Not great. As a group, we're at like 56 miles, I think. I'm at like a marathon. I feel worse than I do at the end of most marathons.
That's fine. I mean, we're making good time, and all of us knew this was only gonna go downhill.
Well, not for them.
Well, they're gonna go uphill.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan. It's time to run.
Okay. Oh no.
Payback's a bitch.
Dang, they did that mountain fast.
Bon voyage.
Okay, night running. Night running part 1.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, Chris looks bad.
Chris, you look great, buddy.
And that's the last time we saw our dear friends. We were completely unprepared by how much this country has really gone to the dogs. And I mean that literally. Angry dogs stopped us at every turn. They were livid that we wanted to run their streets.
Our biggest encounter?
Oh my gosh. All the dogs, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're not like fenced in.
We were surrounded by like 5 dogs at one point. Don't run, don't run. They'll chase you. Hey gang, welcome to my crib. So I'm also dying. We're just not doing super hot. The boys finished their 13. Oh, how's my hair look? I should put a hat on. We're getting up our coldest gear to go run our 13. And while we do that, the boys are gonna get some much well-deserved rest. Thanks for tuning in to my sadistic nightmare of horrors.
Diet death.
Diet death.
We've relayed our baton over 100 miles now, and we're making pretty darn good time, even in the dark.
We're at our 9th leg. It's 4 a.m. Got beautiful scenery behind us and natural breeze. And we are almost at Athens. Woohoo!
How close are we?
Close.
Yeah.
I don't know numbers anymore.
I think so too.
Still alive, baby. Still alive. I'm dying.
Hot damn. Yeah. So at 6:40 a.m., we think we have just maybe like 35 miles left. We just are doing our first section after our nice nap. We're moving. It's been an amazing section. We just got to run along the water for the whole thing and got to see this beautiful sunrise.
Yeah.
Only a few more times left.
You got it, boys.
With this pin, I will have all the powers of Pheidippides, which is mostly just enduring lots of pain. As the sun rises once again, it feels like we've cleared a major hurdle. But our supplies are dwindling, and our pace has slowed, and the sleep debt is taking hold. Perhaps we've flown too close to the sun on this one.
This part kind of sucks. The highway we need to cross is very busy, so we're moving slowly and carefully, but it's definitely taking a toll on morale. Coming in a little broken and battered these last 20 or so miles, but we're really, really close, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's probably really loud, so you gotta talk loud, but give me the update.
Hey folks, last time we talked I said morale was low. It was way worse than that, but we're still okay.
Understatement, for sure.
That's our road. It's great. We are gonna climb around the highway to be the safest we can be. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, right?
We're almost there. We've been running for 38 hours, something like that. Everyone feels things. Physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Yeah, that's probably
Level 7.
we're in the final stretch here.
Final stretch.
It feels good. So Ryan and Brian started us off yesterday, 5:30 a.m. and we're gonna bring it home.
We're gonna bring it home, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you did it!
What do you have to say to all your fans?
Hi. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
We're here. We did it. There's nothing to see, but you'll have to believe me that we're here.
Whew! We got to Athens, but like Pheidippides, this wasn't the endgame. When he arrived, he found that the Athenian army had already marched to Marathon to head off the Persians. So Pheidippides had to send it all the way to Marathon to deliver the news that the Spartans were not going to arrive in time. And this was a big deal. The Athenians were counting on these reinforcements to stop the Persians at Marathon and defend the city of Athens. But without the Spartans' help, the Athenians had little time to take their only choice left: to force the battle immediately, to attack. And this surprise attack caught the Persians off guard, and the Athenians actually managed to push them back to their ships.
But it was a very short-lived victory because the Persians got on their ships. They started sailing back to Athens, which was defenseless. The Athenian army is all the way back here in Marathon, 26 miles away. So they got to call their boy Pheidippides one last run back to the city to save it. And that's where we find ourselves right now, here at the namesake of the marathon. We're going to create his footsteps and finish this run.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, boys.
Let's do it, boys.
Pheidippides on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pheidippides!
Nuts.
So our last 26 miles is the official Athens Marathon, starting in Marathon and ending in Athens.
Yesterday we completed leg 1, this is leg 2, and this is the fun part. This is the victory lap of it all.
It's a truly international event celebrating the man, the myth, and the legend who ran these 26.2 miles to save a city from destruction. What a way to honor the guy.
Ξεκίνησε λοιπόν ο αυθεντικός μαραθώνιος, ο 38ος. Όλοι οι δρομείς.
I got you.
Yeah, you're killing it.
I was hoping we could stop for a walk soon, but everyone here is so fast. It feels awkward to stop. I was hoping for more fat Americans. Maybe New York.
Maybe New York. We're halfway right now. Gotta go find Ryan now.
I'm falling behind. I'll catch up again, but I get why Pheidippides dies at the end. Good grief. Good boy. Wow. Hurry up, idiots.
Oh, wow. Wait, I was still rolling the camera.
1 mile left.
This guy made it all the way. The whole 160 77 miles.
Thanks for deep dives.
That is so
This is it, boys. We're here. We're here, buddy. We made it. Right there. Oh my God.
Okay, so here we are at the steps of the Acropolis. This is where Pheidippides would have reached the end of his final run to deliver his message to the Athenians. He would have showed up and he would have exclaimed, "Nike, Nike," which means victory. In this case, victory means that the Persians got whooped back at Marathon, and under no circumstances should Athens surrender to the incoming Persian fleet. And with his final message delivered, Pheidippides took his final rest day in the sky. GG, bro. And Athens followed his last message and protected the city long enough for their army to return. The Persian fleet saw that they were primed for another ass whooping and instead went home a-packing. So Pheidippides saved the city. That's really important because, like, the city of Athens is the birthplace of democracy. That's a chain reaction for the rest of our world. Athens' little democratic experiment changed the power that we, the people, held for the rest of human history. Hey, sports fans, you want some real stakes? Well, if Athens had fallen, or Pheidippides wasn't hitting such ungodly splits on his run, perhaps present-day democracy wouldn't exist. So, big boy stuff. Way to go, Pheidippides. It's really crazy to think that in one run can change the world, but seeing you guys this weekend, I very much believe that.
One run can change the world.
That's the story, folks.
Thanks, Pheidippides.
Cheers.
There's a car back there, idiot.
What's up? This is what Poseidon does. Beautiful.
These are so gnarly.
That's really good.
Really good.
Oh my God, are these dogs going to the top of the mountain with us?
How did he do that? What's up, Zeus?
No shame that we didn't bring up Summit beers. Today, we eat Summy bears and Summy worms.